Hi there, this is Jen's Arty Inclinations, a place to create, share and play. And today I just thought I would journal a page. I've made up this big journal book and I've never done one this big before, so I am giving it a go, and I've done a few pages through it, and now I just want to have a go at doing another page. Where are we? This one. I thought at the back. I haven't done one in the back. I like to pick and choose different places as I go through. So I've got a few things here. I kind of want something like this on the page. I'm thinking to make that into a tuck or a pocket. We'll see. So no idea how this is going to go, or really what I'm creating. So now you can really dive in to the unique mind that is mine. So I hope everyone is just awesome today. I am planning on seeing how I go at limiting my time on this. So it is now 10:20 a.m. in the morning here in Australia. Doodad, doodad, doodad. Get rid of you now, don't need you. Now, what do we think? Am I going to do it over here, or am I going to do it over here? And I thought that could be a pocket, and then that could be on the front of it. I quite like that idea. Or do I want to do it where that flips out? Let's have a look. That could be quite cool as well, especially because all the stuff on the back there kind of goes with that page. Stay on camera, Jen. Keep forgetting. All right, I think I'm going to have a go at making this a flip, and this will be, and since that's just a writing space, it's probably quite a good thing as a flip. So first of all, allow me to glue this one down. Go around the edges. Little swirly whirlies. Okay. And then you can simply stick in there, and I'll make you nice and flat. Love bone folders. They are such a great tool. Okey dokey. So that's that bit. Now, what do I want to use? Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just looking through my little ribbon drawer, but I don't think so. Oh, do I want the boidies? Nah. Okay, do you know what? I might actually look for a nice big thick piece of lace or something for this one. So, bear with me. I'm also going to just move my light around because I've realised that as a right-hander, yes, less shadow that way. Okay. Move my lovely big paper scrap drawer, and over here, I know that you can't see what I'm doing. Oh, things knocking over everywhere. Status normal in this room. Okay, I'm going to have a look in here. I'm thinking that I might have a lovely piece of lace that I could actually use as a hinge, which would be very cool. Gosh, isn't that just an absolutely stunning piece of hand stamped ribbon? I love that. That was one of the shops on Etsy. Bit of an Etsy addict. I'd like to use that, but I'd prefer it tea dyed, and I haven't actually gone through and tea dyed most of my pieces yet. I feel like that one's a bit thick, but I know I'll find something. Okay, here we go. What's this little piece here? That looks promising. That looks very promising. Let's have a look. That's a possibility. And I think you're a possibility. And what else is a possibility here? Maybe you. See, now I'm getting into the dark depths of my material. Oh, I'd like to use you, but you are a bit thick for what I'm actually thinking about. I want to make this a little bit light and breezy. Light and breezy. Okay, light and breezy. And that's one that my mum gave me years ago, so it's still a bit precious for me to think about using. Oh, and you know what might be nice is hiding a hanky in this little spot. It's nice to hide different things in journals I've found. That's another piece of beautiful hand-stamped ribbon, piece of fabric, hand-stamped fabric ribbon that somebody's done. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. I could actually spend the whole time just happily looking in that. I might just grab you just in case I need to layer up. So you, oops, can go down on the floor. Now let me have a look. What's nice? Oh, even that would be kind of cool. I think that one would make a lovely hinge. Oh, but that's perfect. That's exactly the sort of thing. Do you know what I'm going to do? Totally changed my mind now, which is actually what I do a lot of while I'm doing these. Now I can't find the end to that. There you go. There's an end. Okay. If I pull you up. Anyway, what I was saying was this would be really, really lovely, I think, if I put this around it. So first, I'm going to do that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be more than enough. I'll cut you right in the... So what I've done there is I've tried to cut it. There you go, now you can see it better. I've tried to cut that so that I get the little loopy bits at the top, so that next time I use it, it'll be doing the same thing. All right, so now what I'm going to do is this. There you go, first mistake. I meant to actually have it peeking out from underneath. However, this will be good because it'll make me find something different. Just keep exploring. So you go down there, down you go. You look like such a lovely old piece of lace. I mean, you might not be, I don't know. I just picked you up from somewhere. But you do look nice. And, you know, it's all about looking our best, isn't it, really? You'll find I do tend to speak to my materials quite a bit, which is probably a good thing. At least now I'm recording, right? And there's an excuse for it. And I'm gluing on top of my mat again. I always do this. Very naughty. Not very good at keeping my material well looked after. Drives the people around me absolutely to distraction, I believe. There we go, snip. I like that. That tiny little piece there, I wonder. Maybe there, maybe not. What about up there? Yeah. What about on there? I mean, I don't have to use it in this. Oh, I don't mind that. But I don't love it. So I don't need it, do I? Now, let me grab just grabbing my glue mat so that if I quickly wipe that down, I'll get up most of that glue. I'm having to constantly clean these because I'm not very good at remembering to get my glue mat. I can't remember who came up with this idea, but I've always found these flexible cutting mats that you get from even the supermarket. I found them really handy for all sorts of things in crafting, and I love making learning resources for my son as well, so they're often extremely handy in those, and to give us a surface that we can work on as a messy surface. Very handy. Now I've also got this really pretty little boydie cutout that might be nice to use on this as well. So now it's time to think about some decisions. Oh, see, even just that on its own makes such a pretty page. I wonder if I should do that. Oh, I love it. I think if you love it, you have to do it, don't you? Isn't that the law? So there you go. This means that I'm actually sticking to my time limit. So not that I had a limit, I just wanted to make sure that it was less time. And I guess the only reason for that is because while I love all the long videos, watching them, I just don't have enough time to go through them all. So I really do want to try and not make my videos too long, but it's going to take me a while to get there. I know. I mean, obviously, if I'm just showing one thing, then that's easy to do, but things falling across at me everywhere here. Yeah, I like you. Oh, I could have left that top bit open. No, that's all right. I am happy with that. Now, do I need the little boydies? Those two or those two? I think the first two. For some reason, no particular reason. I'm just making this up as I go along. And here I go. So, boydie. Let's put a few little dot. Okay, I feel like I need to smudge you. Yeah. Probably should use my white glue, but that's all right. This will work. At least it'll stay on there, right? In you go. In you go. Down you go. Stick. Okay. I'll just hold that for a second. Just amuse yourselves for a moment. And that will just grab. There you go. That's grabbed nice and quickly. So that's good. Okay, now we can keep my little hanky for later. And now I think I know exactly what I want to do on the other page. I want to get some, what do you call it? Some writing paper. Some kind of note paper, maybe that one, maybe a bit of that. go. That should give me 2, shouldn't it? Oh, yeah. And I think that's good. So, here we go. Another thing falls down. Really. Yep, that works for me. And I'm going to, you watch what I'm going to do here. Just tear this off. Get rid of that piece of string. Because I love a torn edge. And then I'm going to tear you as well, because you have pretty good torn, bottom edges there. Now I just want to quickly ink up around the edges, as I usually do. So just to give it a little bit of extra detail, especially that one, hey? There we go. I think this is what you call lazy bones, but I'm sure it'll be fine how it turns out. Just do that edge bit a bit more because I want to kind of really, there we go, really want to make that look grunged up. These ones already are, so they're not too bad. Just get you down there, and again, and there. Alrighty, which bit's up the top? That bit. Ah, there you go. I didn't need to do the extra on that one. And I'm just quickly grabbing a stencil out, and you know what would be pretty cool is using that same stencil. How about that? Is that a bit clever? And I'm just going to use the ink. You know what? I bet this has gone through to the other side of that. Oh, not too bad actually. That's fine. And that is such a quick way to make a little notepad, which is going to be hinged with this piece of lace just there. And then I have my next junk journal page. So if I stick you down first, just a little bit across the top, and then I'm actually just going to stick you in with glue. That'll work. You know, it's a glue pad, so glue will work. And it's a little mini notebook inside your junk journal, which is one of the things I actually really enjoy doing. And now I'm going to do 2 strips of glue across here, and then I'm going to squish that lace into it, and hopefully I've done that right. Sometimes when it's lace, I find it easier to put it on the actual surface that I'm gluing to. Sometimes not. I don't know. I haven't quite gotten my method for that yet. But there we go. There we go. That's squishing down, and I might just draw the edges a little bit. Just like that little bit that's left. And glue strings. I'm always getting glue strings. They're so annoying. All right, there you go. So what do you think? There's our junk journal page for today. Do you know what though? I do believe I need one more touch. I'm thinking that it would be nice to go just around the edges of these pages, maybe with that other slightly different brown. So there we go, just to give a little bit of definition. Oh, lovely, there's a tear there. I really like tears in my pages, which is kind of lucky because, you know, I'm a bit messy, so then I'm tearing them all the time. Oops, there we go. Another little bit of glue there needed. Excellent, excellent. So I'll just pop my ink pad back over there. I'm terrible at remembering to put my, what do you call it? The lid on the ink pad. I feel like that's actually just quite a nice, simple finished page. You watch. I'll probably keep playing as I go along, and then I'll come back and show you all the other things that I added to it. But yeah, I think that's a nice finished page. There's somewhere for someone to write, and there's somewhere else for someone to write, and that's lovely. I'll show you while I'm here some of the other pages that I've done so far. This is one of them, and I've done this little, oh, I can't remember the name of it, but they're all little places to write notes. Here is another one that I've done, and that's just a journal card. So that's it for that section. Oh, what else did we do? I finished off this page that I did from the other day. So just a little notebook in there, and that's actually with just a slightly thicker sketch paper, which works quite well. And I've got this flip out bit, so here that bit is a little note on that side, plus you can write something on there, and on this side we've got a flip out bit with a little journal card, and these are just a couple of pieces of nice note paper that I just inked around. And this is a beautiful little envelope from my girlfriend's business, and it always makes me happy when I use one of her things inside a junk journal. And then there's another flip out on the next page, so that one's got a bookmark in it, more space for writing over there with a big journal page. So they're just a few of the little sections that I've got going so far, and feel free to join me next time. This is Jen signing off. If you saw anything that you liked, feel free to like and subscribe below. And this, well, who am I? Let me see. Jen at Jen's Arty Inclinations. That's me. A place to create, share and play. Keep creating. Bye.